we are about to have a very important conversation about divorce and breakups. For those who don't know, I'm about to play. I got a video that I want to play of Derrick Jaxn, Derrick Jaxn's ex-wife, somewhat or allegedly really going through it. And I've already seen some folks on YouTube already talking about she crazy. Look at her. What is she doing? What is wrong with her? She's nuts. And I'm like, yo, man, when you get on YouTube, the first thing you're going to see in almost every video about a black woman is going to be the woman's crazy. Something's wrong with her. Don't date her. Don't date single mothers. And at some point, something has to like give, depending on the scenario, but something has to give. Like, how is it that virtually every time a woman does something, it's the same thing? Don't date single mothers. She's too old. She's too this. She's too that. So I wanted to come on here and explain what's going on because I don't know her, but what may actually be going on with Derrick Jaxn, Derrick Jaxn's ex-wife, that will prove to you that she's not crazy. But when I show you this video, everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button. But when I show you this video, y'all may say, yo, she's out of her mind. She's crazy. She's not crazy. So make sure y'all hit the like button. Let me shout these cities out. Let's see. Chicago, Illinois. Yo, Chicago. We're about to be in Chicago on March 24th. Just so y'all know, tonight's conversation is coming to Chicago on March 24th. Strong Island, New York, Texas, California, Philly, Bronx, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Baltimore, red lipstick vibes. What's going on? Toledo, Ohio, and Philadelphia. So I'm just going to play the video. Everybody hit the like button. 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 Support the channel. Also, shout out to Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to Let's Go ATL. So I need y'all to support the channel. It's cool to just be here, but I need y'all to support the channel. So drop a super chat or a Cash App. Cash App is Aaron 1000. So let's get it. So she played some music in this video. So I couldn't play the video, but I want to let you know what's actually going on. So she's playing some type of cheating video. I mean, some type of cheating music. But of course, I can't play that because, I might get YouTube don't play that mess. So check this out. Uh-oh, hold on. All right, so here's it. Come on, thing. All right, so let me back up. So I'm going to narrate the video. So right now, what she's saying is, I am okay with, a divorce because Jesus or God or whatever is my new man. That's what she's doing right here. She's singing. It's cool, it's whatever. She's rejoicing. But right here is when it gets a little weird. This is when it gets a little weird. So she's singing about Jesus being my man, Jesus being my boyfriend or whatever is all I need in front of his profile, his videos and stuff. So she's, simply letting y'all know what the video is about. Like, undeniably, this is what the video is about. Derrick Jaxn. So people may say, okay, this is a little weird. This is a little disturbing, but let's keep going. So she's singing in front of his profile. Women love to be lied to, but not your wife. She knew what was going on. So she's singing in front of the dude. So now she got the Bible. She's singing, hugging the Bible, and she's saying, Jesus is my boyfriend, and Jesus is my husband, and something, whatever. I don't need no man. So now it gets a little more disturbing. She's going to bed with the book. So now right here, if y'all can read this. Dear Holy Spirit, I hate his stinking guts. All right, Nicole says she's having a mental breakdown. I'm going to hold my opinions in the middle. I mean, in a minute. All right, hold on one second. Go to MrLetGo on YouTube now. Sorry, y'all. On Instagram, I forgot to pin the thing. So Instagram is like, what's going on? Instagram. Go to MrLetGo on YouTube. Go to MrLetGo on YouTube. Instagram. Go to MrLetGo on YouTube. TikTok. Go to MrLetGo on YouTube. Instagram. TikTok. Go to MrLetGo on YouTube. Go to MrLetGo on YouTube. Damn, why the hell did God damn it. Okay, here we go. All right, so if y'all want to see the video, y'all got to go to MrLetGo on YouTube. So right here, as you can see, it says, Dear Holy Spirit, I hate his stinking guts. They were in an abusive relationship. I hope not. So the first thing I want to say about this little part right here, you don't think she doesn't hate his stinking guts? This man divorced this woman for really no reason. He just didn't want to be married no more. And she has the right to hate his guts. So do y'all think this is a problem? Everybody hit the like button. Do y'all think this is an issue? Do y'all think she's losing her mind? Or is she simply processing what just happened? See, this is the problem with YouTube. The majority of you have never been married. The majority of you probably don't even have any children. And the majority, almost all of you, have never been divorced. So I'll say that again. The majority of you have never been married. A lot of you don't have kids. And almost none of you have ever had a divorce. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because what you have to understand as a man or a woman, when you break up with somebody, it hurts. So if a breakup hurts, if a simple breakup hurts, what do you think a divorce does? A divorce is 100 times worse than a breakup. Some of you dudes go through a divorce, you just go to the gym and forget about it and go get with another woman. But when you deal with a divorce, it ain't no just going to no gym. No, you got to go to counseling. You playing sad music. You sit in your car outside of your own house. You going through it. Especially, Tina, exactly, a divorce with a public figure, that's even worse. So some of y'all may think Derrick Jaxn is cuckoo, crazy, nuts. I don't know anything about the woman. We just learned about the woman, a year ago? But altogether, this woman, raised all kinds of hell for her husband. She literally cursed all of y'all, cursed y'all kids, cursed Everybody curse y'all mamas, all for her husband. Just for this weirdo, because Derrick Jaxn is a cornball, just for this cornball to turn around and leave his damn woman. Now, was it good that he left her? I don't know. You know, maybe he told her to shut up and stop making all these weird videos. Hey, Terica. Thank you, Terica. Oh, yeah, Terica. All right. Terica said we need 100 likes. We need 100 likes. So everybody take a second and go hit the like button real quick. We need 100 likes. We got it. Come on, y'all. So TikTok, Instagram, come over to YouTube. MrLetGo on YouTube. MrLetGo on YouTube. And everybody right here on the show, I need y'all to hit the freaking like button. Y'all tripping. Absolutely a good thing. Why? Okay. MrLetGo is deeper issue here. It has nothing to do with the divorce. Red lipstick vibes. You know something? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. Because I'm just simply looking at this as a divorce. So let's keep going. But let me know, red lipstick vibes, what you got? Dania is traumatized. Her husband left her. Oh, I know a lot. You want to come up, red lipstick vibes? Red lipstick vibes. If you want to come up, say yes, I want to come up, and I'll bring you up because I want to know. Because my whole thing is this. I don't see a woman that's nuts. I don't see a woman that's out of her mind. I don't see a woman that's crazy. I see a woman that misses her husband. I see a woman that doesn't know what she's about to do next. Red lipstick vibes, you want to come up? Let me know if you want to come up because I want to know. What's going on, Bruiser? So let's go here. When a woman is with a man for as long as she's been with this man, you got to think about this. She probably was a virgin when she met Derrick Jaxn because they met like in college or high school or something like that. Exactly. So it's a possibility that, I don't know, but it's a possibility that he took her virginity. She's never been with nobody else, possibly. I don't know. So if you've been with somebody all of your life, oh, hold on. She wasn't a virgin. Red lipstick vibes got some info. She got some info. But she's been with this man for at least, 15 years, maybe? 10, 15 years? This is a lot. So, and for y'all to sit around and call this woman crazy, that means y'all crazy. How she knows she wasn't a virgin? I don't know, but red lipstick vibes, she knows something. I don't know, but let's keep going. So right here, she says, I hate his stinking guts. So this part right here is she's dancing, she's going to bed with the Bible, dancing with the Bible. I had to take the music off because, of course, it's some music playing. You can't play music on YouTube. I hate his stinking guts. And then right here, it says to-do list. To do. Father, hold on. Does that say to do? Hold up. What is that? Doesn't that say to do at the top? So, okay. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, kids, ministry, business, friend, family, entertainment. I don't really know what that means. I guess that's what she want. I don't know. But it gets worse. So now she's praying some more. She's reading the prayer of repentance. She wanted us to see that for whatever reason. So does that mean she is repenting? Did she do something? I don't know. Everybody hit the like button. We need 100 likes. We need 100 likes. So if you have not hit the like button, hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you in advance. She's singing. Can't play the music because she's singing. Drop the link. Uh-oh. Hold up. Red Lips Vibe said drop the link. We about to get the tea. Because I want to give this young lady grace. And if anybody else wants to come up, y'all come on up. I want to give this young lady grace. I'm sick of y'all YouTubers running around talking mess about this damn girl like she's nuts. She's not nuts. She's mourning a freaking divorce. Some of y'all losers ain't never been in a relationship, let alone divorced, sitting up talking all this mess about this girl. All right, so right here, she literally starts hollering because I had to turn the music off, but she literally starts hollering right here. Okay, so she has a picture. Thank you, Tina, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. So she has a picture right here, right? And then she literally throws it and starts screaming at the top of her lungs. So she's screaming right here, right? She's screaming at the top of her lungs. Now, this particular part right here, in my opinion, was very, very important. To hear her scream at the top of her lungs tells me that she is in a healing process that a lot of women have never seen. I'll say it again. To hear this woman scream at the top of her lungs tells me that she is deep in a positive direction of a healing process. Somebody says she's acting. To be honest with you, it's not really about acting. It's about acting out. See, when you're mad, you want to punch something. When you're mad, you want to scream. When you're mad, you want to go crazy. But guess what? You don't do it. You suppress your feelings. So when I see this woman in her house, no matter how you want to look at it, screaming and throwing shit, that is healthy. The lights are coming up, so I appreciate y'all. We need 115 more likes. We need 115 more likes. 115 of you have not hit the like button. Hit the freaking like button. So, like I said, when I see this woman screaming and throwing shit, this is super healthy. It doesn't matter if, okay, see, this is another thing I want y'all to think about here. This woman is literally teaching y'all how to heal from a breakup. And y'all sit around calling her crazy. Why is she filming this? What is this? This is theatrics. She's actually helping y'all heal from a breakup. Because a lot of you are dealing with breakups yourself. Yes. Online. Yes. This is healthy. But remember, y'all ain't never dealt with no divorce. Y'all ain't got no man. Y'all ain't got no woman. So y'all just sitting around the house looking crazy. See, people in marriages be going through shit. Y'all ain't going through nothing because y'all ain't did nothing. So of course y'all gonna be like, oh, she's crazy. Oh, she's nuts. Oh, what's wrong with this? Laughing at the woman. This is how you heal. Yes, you're mourning the death of a marriage. See, when you lose your husband and your wife and they leave you, it's actually worse than mourning when somebody died. It's actually worse. All right, Miss Ty, I need to see your face because you might be some weird person. Okay, just making sure. Where the hell is Red Lipstick Vibes. Red Lipstick Vibes says she's gonna come up. Okay, so let me get back to it. Hey, Miss T.
Hey.
Miss I. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's so crazy that you're doing this. I did a whole live stream like 2 months ago breaking down the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot to this, guys. It's more than just them getting divorced. She actually did a
Really?
whole Yeah, she did a whole confessional on her page, and nobody really paid attention to her because they were just looking at the pictures, but nobody paid attention
Uh-huh.
to what she was writing inside these posts that she was making. So ask me any
So,
questions so I can just answer. Just ask me and then I can see if I can answer your question.
okay, first thing was, what do you think all of this is? Do you think this is genuine? Do you think this is fake? Do you think this is a publicity stunt? Do you think they still together? Like, do you think there's something different than what we see?
So I from a woman's standpoint, I think she is kind of, hurting, but it's not because they're getting divorced.
Mm.
Because someone put it in the chat, and I agree with. It's not that they're getting divorced; it's because he's leaving her. She knew what he was from the beginning, since they met in
Mm.
college.
And hold on 1 second.
Mhm.
And if y'all don't hit the like button, I'm gonna divorce y'all asses. Hit the damn like button. So go ahead.
She knew who he was in college. She even said that there were times where she set him up with women
Okay.
in college. So he's always been this way. This is not something new. She knew about every last person that he was involved with.
Uh-huh.
Um, she admitted that as well. She was obsessed with the women that he was involved with. She would
Uh-huh.
study the videos and pictures of the women that he was involved with.
She
Study
actually
this.
would watch videos of them screwing too, right?
Yes, exactly. And she didn't even focus on what he was doing, but she was focusing on the women, their bodies, their moans, their movements.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there is some more information that she put out herself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she actually wanted to be a boy.
She wanted to be a what?
She wanted to be a boy.
She wanted to be a boy?
Yes.
What do you mean? She what?
She wanted to be a boy.
So meaning
She's
is
obsessed. Put it together, MrLetGo. She was
so
obsessed with
so
the
you
women.
saying
She was
is
she
it
was
possible?
obsessed with the women, and she wanted to be a boy.
Okay, so in other words, what you're saying is a possibility that he left her so she can turn into a boy?
He left her because what they had, the arrangement that they had, was not supposed to be public. She was
Does
living through him. Her obsession
vicariously
was
through him. Right, right,
yes,
right. Yeah.
exactly. And
Okay.
so when everybody started to, out him and stuff like that, the whole thing
Uh-huh.
about her, it's the embarrassment. It's the oh shoot
Yeah.
situation, because what was going on is now out in the open. So we need to, fix this. We need to fix
Okay.
this.
Uh-huh.
So she has been pretending, and guys, she said this herself. It's not me saying it. I have the receipts. I screenshotted everything that she said before she took it down.
Uh-huh.
She said it herself.
What?
She would set him up with women so that she can watch.
Okay, I have no problem with that though. So there's nothing wrong with that. Like we all have freaky things that we like doing or whatever. You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of cool.
Yes, that is
So
very true. So this put this together. Okay.
okay.
Then she says she tells the story where she is when they were in college, she changed everything about her to look like the women that he was attracted to. So
So
she
he
had
would want
she had
her.
always been the boyish tomboy wearing, you know what I mean? Boy looking, you know what I mean? She
Yeah.
changed for him to be more pleasing to him. And as you can see, if you look at the progression of how she started to dress, she was feminine at one point, and now she's dressing like a dude in pantsuits every 5 seconds.
Okay.
And then she put out a post and said, if I was a boy, root causes for all of this that's happening to her in her life is because what the things that happened to her when she was young. And it's so interesting, MrLetGo.
And she had a dad in her life. I think her dad left.
Nope. Check this out. Her father, the root causes was the fact that her father did not want her or love her. She said the root causes of everything that was going on was her father. And when she finally had a conversation with her dad to tell her how she felt, and they had an argument, and then maybe a couple of days later he died.
Oh, he died.
Yes. And that whole time, because dad went off with another family and left her. She was not accepted by the dad. And the dad showed more love to his other kids, which was boys. And she said she wanted to be a boy because that's who her father loved more.
Oh, crap.
I told you I had the tea, baby. Okay.
So she wants to be a boy.
Yeah.
So she can feel love that her dad, golly.
So if you go a little bit deeper, because I got some receipts, baby. I gotta put the link to that live where we picked me, myself, and Ricky, Ricky Vans.
Yeah.
Rick, we picked it apart on my panel, and you can see the progression of everything that she did. It's like she replaced her dad with
him.
Derrick. Yep.
So Derrick, I remember that because I remember because her dad looks like Derrick Jaxn.
Yep. And he acts like Derrick Jaxn. In every way.
This is the reason why I talk about childhood trauma. A lot of men and women get with the reincarnation of their parent when they grow up.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. Like my youngest daughter married the reincarnation of me. Hope is a positive thing, but she literally said he's just like you, and I see him in you. So yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like with my fiance now. My fiance just like my dad. I see my dad, and that's one of the things that I was attracted to him because he was like my father.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of stuff that goes on.
But Derrick was a negative side of the dad or a positive side. What do you think? Is Derrick a terrible person?
Neither. She was so used to it. She thought that is what love is. And to answer what Bruce said, how did I know she wasn't a virgin? Because she was great before she met Derrick.
So by who?
And she talks. She doesn't say. She doesn't say who, and she talks about that as well.
Because I'm wondering, was it by the dad? I don't know.
I don't know. She doesn't.
I'm wondering.
She doesn't say who. And to go into
that
this
would
whole
actually
thing
make it even worse.
Yes, exactly. And the whole thing about this hurt seeping into religion. She's talking about her trauma when she was young, when she was great. She did a purity ceremony at church, and then that happened. And then after that, she felt dirty, worthless. Yeah. So this girl, it had besides Derrick, she got some real deep-seated things that's going on. And I did a breakdown of the church that she's into.
That church was weird.
Let me tell you, I got some stuff on that church. And they are really they're using that girl. They're using her pain, what she's going through. Yeah. And so she's so gung-ho using God as this escape instead of owning up to what's really going on with you.
Man, you don't open up a whole can of worms, because now I'm
I
sitting here
told
thinking,
you. I will send you the link to the live. I'll send you my screenshot.
send me the link, because
And
if
it gets
her
and it
own
gets deeper. I
dad,
found some more stuff that she deleted.
if her dad M'd her, and she actually goes out and finds a man just like her dad, if he did that,
But
that
I
has you
don't
like,
no, I don't think the dad. I don't think the dad did it because I believe from the timeline when I was reading it that he had already passed away when she was when she was. So this happened right after her purity ceremony at church, and he was already gone. So she was upset at the fact that she disappointed her grandmother and all the other people that who are very deep in the church.
Yeah.
So that deep cultish type religion stuff plays a lot into the situation with her as well.
I agree, because you got to forgive the person that did you wrong and all that stupid stuff. Let me read the super chats real quick. Fearless Faith Podcast, I appreciate you for the super sticker. And let me see if we got anything else. I've been missing the chat. Looks like that's it. So this is deeper than I actually just imagine it was. So all together, do you think what she's doing in this video, the video itself, do you think is healthy or unhealthy?
I think it's unhealthy because, again, it's not. I think anytime you put your business out on Front Street is unhealthy. Like, all that is unnecessary. But I think what's happening is she's trying to combat what he's doing, because if you go onto his YouTube channel, everything that he's talking about, you can indirectly correlate it to her. Like, why would a woman stay with the narcissist? I was like, I cannot believe he just did a live about that. It's like he was throwing shots. It's like he be throwing shots at her. And I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you?
Wait, he's doing videos about why would a woman stay with a narcissist?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Hold on. I gotta see this.
It's like,
because I didn't know he was doing lives on YouTube. Like,
yes, he is.
I want to watch no Derrick Jaxn video.
And he's doing lives on Instagram as well. Yeah, he sure is.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Listen, I am so floored right now. See, I was trying to sit here and just mind my little business, but she done came with the tea for real. Because
I'm all little flaw tea in the chat. She can tell me I'm always seeing something, baby.
What? And see, I was on the same boat as Aaron, almost like this woman is grieving. And I understand what it is to put so much energy into a man, and then after you do all of that, he still leaves. That's enough to send you a little bit off the cuckoo edge. But to hear all of this other things, it's just like, okay, all right. So, and it's a lot of other, from what you're saying, it's a lot of other influences involved, because I'm very deep into ministry as well, and I come from the old school Southern Baptist church. And they teach you all types of things about how you're supposed to be as a woman, how you're supposed to keep yourself pure. And there's no room for any type of discretion. Right. Yeah. So, I get when you say she said she felt unclean, even if it was a situation where this thing happened to her and it may not have been her fault necessarily, you're still left with that idea that regardless of whose fault it was, now you're no longer clean, you're no longer pure. And the unfortunate thing is that ministries, I'm not going to say ministry, I'm going to say churches, support this way of thinking. And no doubt they're probably trying to bank off of her notoriety as being connected with Derrick.
I was about to Yep. Yep. Exactly.
So as much as they can maybe fuel it, it works to their benefit. I mean, I hate to say that, but this is the world that we live in.
Exactly.
Facts.
And I've done my little research, and I still haven't found any divorce papers on file yet. Did you?
So
Did
they
you find
aren't
marriage
even
papers?
divorced?
No, they're not divorced.
Are they even married?
They're married, yeah.
We know that for a fact. Okay, you know.
But
nothing surprises me now.
Let me put this little caveat in there. So in one of her posts, she was talking about the marriage. What happened before they got married. She literally said, after she was saying how, he's been with other women. Now, this is in college, before they got married, before the babies came.
Yeah.
And she said that she'd rather have a piece of a man than have none at all.
Isn't
Now,
that
that sentence right there? That sentence right there says a lot.
That's how all y'all feel.
No, I don't. No, not all. But what I'm saying is, after all the cheating and stuff that he has done prior to them getting married, and you falling out now that he's cheating, but he's been cheating even before you got married.
Well, it's a possibility.
It's really cheating if she knows, though. It's not
really
cheating.
Exactly right. But see, that's my point. So why are you doing all this when you know all this was going on? And then in one of her writings, it was sort of like an arrangement.
But you said it yourself, though. You said that she is upset now because he left.
Right.
So when a man, because that's what you just said.
I know. I'm talking about what the people were saying in chat. I'm sorry. I should have said that first. But before I started saying something, but I was going by what some of the people were saying in the chat. Like, she knew already. So it seems like all of this is like, and like you said, it could be some type of publicity thing for the both of them, because I haven't found any divorce papers on file yet.
One, I would say it's not our business for us to see divorce papers or whatever. But at the same time, I'm just looking at this whole situation and saying, like, I actually appreciate her doing this video. Because one, is teaching women that it's okay to scream, it's okay to act out, it's okay to go through the motions, it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to show how you feel, it's okay to cry, because I'm sick of this stupid independent woman crap. You know what I mean? So for me to see a woman that is acting like a woman, like everything in this video is woman shit. She's a woman. She's just acting like a woman. And it's a beautiful thing, crying on the wall. And she's doing what women do, So regardless of whether it's an act or whatever, she's being a woman. And I think most women aren't women anymore. They're these callous, angry, little masculine little people with breasts, and it's disgusting. So,
but you know that she has her own ministry. Is how to get over cheater ministry. So she mentors women on this said subject. So this video is actually, and of course, I joined because I want to be nosy. So this video is actually a part of her her platform on her website.
So let me say this. This particular shot right here, this is his YouTube channel, right? Because when you told me he's doing lives, I think all these videos were on Instagram and they aren't live. I think he recently started posting them on Instagram. I mean, on YouTube.
Oh, no. These are live because I've been in the chat and he responded to what I said.
Oh, he was on YouTube live and Instagram live at the same time?
Oh, yes, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just check it. I'm on Instagram live and YouTube live too. So okay.
Yeah, okay, it was live because I said something in the chat and then he repeated what I said. So it's live.
So he says benefits of loving a guarded woman. why he's hot and cold. So yeah, he's just acting like nothing has changed.
You know
Nothing
what?
has changed.
I've recently started, because I used to follow him way before MrLetGo came on the scene, but I used to follow him, and all of a sudden I started getting notifications again and started getting notices that he's back. I'm not for nothing. I was thrown. I'm like, oh, so he's back at it. And so it I can't imagine again, being that she accepted and she went along, whether or not it was for his benefit or they had this arrangement, even in a situation where you have two individuals who had an agreement and you went through so much to make this thing probably stick.
Yeah.
He's now you want to leave? Are you freaking kidding me?
So but everything has to end when it's dysfunctional.
Yeah. Right, I get it.
Dysfunctional things have to end. It's like a tire with a nail in it.
I get it.
But the tire is going to go flat.
My point is, going back to what you said originally, Aaron, there's going to be some type of emotion there. Regardless, it was whether or not she knew what he was doing, whether or not she was a part of what he was doing, or any of that. They've been together for years. It's still going to be something that she's going to feel. And I'll be lying to you if I said I didn't have these moments, because I do have a strong faith in God. And so me and God, when I went through my little breakup, Aaron, you know, when I went through my little breakup, honey, me and God, we was having it out up in here. The only that could easily be a video of me, but I just didn't film it.
Yeah, you know this is a part of her ministry, because she has several other videos where she's doing similar things like this with other women, and this is a part of her healing ministry that she has a book, she has like self-help videos, presentations, and all that. So this is a part of that. What you're saying?
But all I'm saying is this whole thing is positive, in my opinion. You know, people are looking at her like she's crazy. She's not
crazy. She's doing exactly what, you know. Yeah, she's not crazy at all, y'all. Trust me. She knows exactly what she's doing. She knew what she was doing from the beginning. When they met in college, she already knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
You know,
so I don't know back then, because you don't know nothing back then.
Oh, she knew. Oh, let me tell you. Wait till you see my receipts, okay? Oh, she knew. She even admitted to setting him up
with women.
No, I'll show you.
Setting them up.
I'll show you. She said, "Well,
let me ask you guys this.
Okay,
being that she is his wife or was his wife, whichever one it is, if he actually is leaving her, do you think if she really wanted to capitalize off of the situation right now would be the time to do it?
Meaning what?
Meaning that she doesn't want to wait years down the road when people have forgotten about who she may even
this
be.
Is the time to do it. She's smart. If he gonna make money, if he gonna make money on it, why can't she?
That part.
Here's the problem with me with this whole situation. The reason why I feel so bad for her, because she ain't never gonna find no man. She's attractive, like she got a nice little body. She's cute, you know. She got a nice little head of hair. But the thing that makes me sad about this, she ain't never gonna find no man, because who the hell is gonna date?
No man, MrLetGo. I keep telling you that.
Oh, she wants to.
She don't want no man.
She want a woman. And there's gonna be a woman out there who's gonna come to her rescue.
Right. She don't want no man.
Damn. I don't know. But that's her best shot, because she ain't gonna find no man. She has to find a woman, because she ain't gonna find no man. Well, the thing about it is, if she wanted a woman, she wouldn't be able to be a woman. I mean, be with a woman because of her gods, all this religious stuff, and she can't be a boy because of the religious stuff.
There goes the issue that I brought up on my live. This is why she is so tormented and dousing herself in religion, because she's trying to do what a lot of people do when they go to church, they try to church and religion their feelings and what they really are away. You got a lot of lesbians and gay people in the church. They run to church because they trying to pray it away.
Because I'm gonna tell you, there's no man that's dumb enough to be in a relationship with Derrick Jaxn's ex, because it's just nasty. Derrick Jaxn is a terrible, disgusting person, and you can't be raising this terrible, disgusting person's children. That's that's disgusting. Just imagine somebody else taking Derrick Jaxn's little kids to the park. That's nasty.
Oh, I get into
just don't go behind.
I get into with one of the mistress, and she breaks down this man's character of his personality, and you guys, child, I wouldn't want to be 10 feet close to him. He is something else.
Why? What they say?
Oh, she was saying how controlling he was, like to the point where he showed up at her job and she had her hair pulled back in a ponytail because she was like a nurse or something.
Yeah.
And he literally told her to go back into the building and take her hair down because he never want to see her with her hair pulled back like that.
Oh, ever. That's when he was whacking off in the parking lot.
And it was crazy. And like, you know, she would talk about how, you know, when she would do things and how he would treat her and talk to her, and she was saying how she can only imagine how he does her at home.
Yeah. But that her
so
life,
like I said in the chat, MrLetGo, I said, oh, it's deeper stuff than just her doing this video.
I agree.
It's a lot.
I agree. But altogether, this is a helpful video, you know, because I'm not really on her side, but I just think this is a video that women can see and then turn around and say, okay, a breakup ain't really that bad. You know, you can still, you know, move on. You can still like hold on to yourself without just losing yourself. And the screaming part, the hollering part, the throwing part, that part is super healthy. I think more women need to just scream at the top of their lungs when they're upset and frustrated. I think it because you got to get it out. And I think, like I told you, a lot of y'all are just little men with titties, and it's just sad. Yeah, y'all aren't wired to be men. You know, you gotta holler and you gotta act like a child and throw shit. You know, that's why I say women are children, and it's important for women to be children and allow your inner child to communicate. You know,
and as you can see in this video, this is a part of one of the courses or something where she's teaching the women how to express themselves, because you can see how she's writing things down. That's one of the teachings that she's teaching the women to do, to write out their feelings. So this video is her showing what she's been teaching.
But it's super healthy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
super.
I don't see no problem with it. But I just know the backstory. That's all.
I gotcha. But I just wanted to come on here and let these cornballs on YouTube that ain't never been married, ain't never got no kids, ain't never been and dealt with no breakup or nothing. This is some real stuff.
It is, yeah.
You know, and there's a certain amount of just it's a lot of hurt, and you know, regardless of what this video is, I think is a helpful depiction of what divorces and breakups look like, and I think it's healthy. You know, there's a certain amount of emotional neglect that comes from, you know, divorces and breakups. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got to go now. Let's let go. But I would DM you the link to
DMs. It was nice to finally have a conversation with you.
Yeah. Next time I'll be cammed up, but you called me my bonnet on. I was in the bed.
Right, that part. I love being on the camera. You too. Have a good night, sweetie.
Have a good night, guys.
All right.
All right, Aaron, I'm going to go ahead and turn it into. I'm actually sitting at my desk working, but she came up and I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
I know, right?
Because she definitely put a spin on it that I didn't know. To be honest
Right.
with you, I don't really put that much energy into it, but I follow you and I saw you put the video up and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
so what's going on here? And I definitely, and I was looking at some of the comments where people think, oh, she's a whack job, da 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 da. But
Yeah.
I don't know if these are young people on here, but never really been in a situation where you really love somebody and
Probably
really been hurt.
That's a lot.
Especially when you think you're going to invest your entire life into a person and you really put into the work to make it work. It's not uncommon and it's not crazy for a person to have those type of reactions. It's just you don't get to see it most of the time.
You don't see it. Right. We only see it in the movies and stuff. So it's like weird when somebody actually acts them out, but it's healthy.
That's like people saying, oh, you shouldn't talk to yourself. That's crazy. But how many of us really walk around our house actually talking to ourselves, especially if we having a vibe? It's just one of those things. But people always want to put their mouths on situations when they see it and they're being from the outside looking in. They don't put it into a realistic perspective. We all human out here. We all got to deal with things. That's not to say that she don't. It's a replacement for therapy. But in between your therapy sessions, because your therapist can't be with you 24/7, you gotta be able to own some of these things that's going on. And if you sitting back steadily saying, "No, it ain't really bothering me. It's cool. He can go on about his business. He'll be all right. I got my big girl panties on." Then you never really going through the process of healing.
Right. Because healing is ugly and nobody wants to be ugly. Nobody wants to be ugly. Everybody wants to look cool and feel cool,
Yeah, I'm like, go through it, throw some shit, scream, yell, get in your car, take a drive as far as you can go until you get it out your system. Play your music loud, and then okay, you have your moment now. Let's get back to business because we got some growth to do.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you, Aaron. I got some work. I got a client I got to meet in the morning. I got some work I got to get done. But love you all as always. And I'm going to go ahead and click off on.
All right. Talk to you later.
All
right, y'all. So the thing that bothers me about y'all and intrigues me about this video is about how so many of y'all are laughing at this woman, and it simply tells me that y'all ain't really been through nothing, and it's sad. I actually feel sorry. I feel sorry for y'all and not her, because for some of you to actually go through your whole lives and you ain't been through nothing, that is worse than what she's going through. I've been through a marriage, divorce, kids, my kids are grown or whatever. And I wouldn't change it. Well, I would probably change a couple things, but I wouldn't change it for the world. A lot of my friends don't even have kids. And I'd be like, yo, how can you just walk around with no kids? This is crazy. Like, I don't even know what it feels like to not have kids. What's going on, bro?
MrLetGo. I see that Denini, Denaya is releasing all the emotions she's gone through this divorce. And my question:
hold on, do you have kids? Married? What's your
situation? No, I have no kids at this time.
Okay.
But question I had to ask is it really right for a lot of us be displaying our emotions throughout social media like this?
Yes. Hold on 1 second. And unless y'all want to see me express my damn emotions, I need y'all to hit the like button and support the channel. So Cash App is Aaron 1000. Drop a super chat and of course hit the like button, or y'all gonna see my emotions come across my damn screen. I'm sorry. I'm about to start throwing shit. Y'all want to see me pick up some shit, start throwing it?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Take up a book and throw it in the wall.
No, they better support the damn channel and hit the damn like button before I start throwing shit. So go ahead, brother. I'm just
yeah. Yeah, because when I look at, and a lot of people said that she might be too religious zealot, but when I saw this, it seemed like there's something more deeper that she's going through. And the best healing right now, besides counseling, is time. Time is your only healing at this point.
Okay, that's not true, sir.
You think that's true? To
no,
go through,
listen. There's people who go to prison ain't healed nothing. You could be in prison for like 10 years. You're going to get out and still sell dope and still rob people, do the same thing. No, it's what you do with the time. And I think this is the problem. And it's not about you, but a lot of these people on YouTube, y'all ain't been through nothing. And y'all just run around telling people stuff and y'all ain't been through nothing. And this is when it really comes out. Y'all ain't been through nothing, and y'all run around giving people advice on how to break up. Y'all ain't never been on a damn relationship. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is a woman who has been married to somebody for over 10, 15 years, and you're just going to tell folks the best way to heal is through time. You ain't even been married before. Mm-hmm. You ain't got no kids. You don't know what this is about. Do you realize how hard it is for this woman to imagine moving on with another man, knowing that virtually every man hates Derrick Jaxn? Every black man on the planet hates Derrick Jaxn. They think he's a piece of crap. Who in the world is going to date this woman? Who in the world is going to raise this piece of crap's the dude, not the woman? This piece of crap's children. Nobody. Any dude who actually dates Derrick Jaxn, he's probably gonna be popping his kids in the head like, you little bastard. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Derrick Jaxn's kids. Derrick Jaxn has not only cursed this woman, but Derrick Jaxn has cursed his own children. Because any man that's gonna be around these damn kids is gonna be slapping on the back of the head. And treating them like crap simply because they're Derrick Jaxn kids. So bigger than that.
MrLetGo. It looked like someone on Facebook wrote a message. This person named the God or the Glad said, "I am not sorry for her. Who knows what hell she put that man through." I don't know if that's an appropriate comment a person wrote on Facebook.
That's these women hating dudes, bro. All they want to do is demonize women. That's all these YouTuber dudes do. They hate women. You know how women like, you hate women. I actually think these niggas hate women.
Yeah. I want to put that comment, and here's why: because she fulfilled her obligation during the marriage. You know what I'm saying? And he signed up for it, and there are very few consequences that I can't name that really felt for her. And the rest of the dudes, you know, when they see her carry on, they feel says the best thing that he moved on. And I'm thinking, you know, this is the reason why the marriage is only 30% for Americans, especially when it comes to us black folks. I'm not sure where 86% come from, MrLetGo. Do you know where this number comes from? Because it can't be 86%, and we look at legally, it's 30%. Where are these dudes getting these numbers from?
I don't know. YouTube just be making shit up. I don't know. I don't be paying attention. Yeah. I don't really do percentage because it's stupid. You know, I might say most of y'all or all y'all. I don't care about this percentage crap. Because a lot of it is just YouTuber bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
all these dudes on YouTube, they just want to prove that women are nuts and stupid and crazy or whatever, you know? And with me, I just look at both of us, men and women, we all stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. One woman post said she cursed her own kids. Well, she's like I said, she's going for
how?
Someone write this in the. I don't know why they saying this. I mean, come on.
Okay,
man.
why they ain't saying he cursed his own kids? Derrick is the one that left. Derrick is the one that cheated. Derrick is the one that misled all these damn women into not wanting a man. Derrick did this. How is she a problem when Derrick did this mess? She's just being a wife, supporting her man no matter what he does. That she did everything that she's supposed to do as a wife, and all they want to do is demonize her. These niggas hate women. This shit is disgusting.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
I hate it, man. It's Anton was on his show like, I hate these bitches. I hate these niggas.
Yo, it's wild.
He'll be like, I hate these hoes. I hate these niggas. Because all they want to do is do video. And I ain't talking about Anton, but all these little YouTubers. Anton married. Kevin Samuels was married. So the dudes that actually are worth listening to, they've been through stuff. Or, you know, being married, divorced.
I agree.
But,
I agree with you. Continue.
Yeah, but these other YouTubers, I hate them because all they want to do is sit around like, oh, look at her, she's crazy. Every damn video, these single mothers, this, that. I have a reason to talk about the single mothers because I coach these damn women, and it's a real problem. But it's like they just sit around making everything like leaning towards women are nuts and stupid and crazy, and the men ain't do nothing wrong. No, these men be doing the shit wrong too. And it's just not right. But, you know, these lame ass dudes, they got to make their little money however they want, however they can. But at the end of the day, these dudes, these YouTubers are a big part of the damn problem. Because all they do is all they care about is demonizing women in every goddamn video. And I see this young lady going through all this shit. And I'm like, man, let me do a video. And because I was supposed to be on damn King Talk tonight. But I was like, let me do this video to show this young lady some grace and to look out for her just in case, you know, you looking at all these damn YouTube videos. Hopefully my video will come up and be like, damn, finally, a man that actually understands that this shit is hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The only thing I hope nothing really happens that she goes far and to do like, you know, commit ultimate and like take her own life. I'm just hoping they'll get to that point.
Whoa! Don't say that. Don't say that.
No, I know. See, but it concerns me to see when people put that in video, and it's much deeper. And let's be honest, I'm just like men have more capability to do it. So to find a woman do it, it takes a greater extent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we'll do it. Well, no problem. It takes a lot for women to go that extent to really, you know.
Yeah.
And it all. So, but just by seeing it, it's like it's concerning, bro. It's very concerning, bro. This is concerning. It's not easy, and a lot of dudes don't understand that he ended it, and now she's not gonna be able to get over it. You know?
Yeah.
And here's my thing. I'm not saying that she can't put herself back in the market, but like I think I follow you that these dudes will probably take even greater advantage of her. Because
they're gonna take advantage of her and pick on the little kids, slapping the kids in the back of the head because they hate Derrick Jaxn. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. It's crazy. Anybody else coming up? And the one guy named Gully God, exactly, bro. Yeah. Anyway,
so I appreciate you pulling up, man.
All right. Let me go down, man. But thank you. I just want to bring my 2 cents in. Thank you, MrLetGo.
All right, thanks, bro. But yeah, if anybody wants to come up and you know, share your opinion, you know, pull up. But like I said, I just wanted to come up and have this conversation with y'all and give this young lady some grace. She's going through it, and all y'all want to do is sit around and laugh at her simply because she's a black woman. And I think a lot of these dudes on YouTube are weirdos. You know, if a man, you know, it's some like Chaos Rain, he's cool. There's a lot of cool people on YouTube, but you gotta pay attention to people's patterns. And if you're following or subscribe to somebody on YouTube and every freaking video is about women, and you never say nothing about these dudes, or you never support a woman, there's an issue. You know what I mean? So I'm in full support of this young lady throwing shit, yelling and hollering and screaming in the video, because that is what healing actually looks like. You're supposed to punch something, kick something, yell out, scream. You're supposed to cuss. You're supposed to write down how you feel. You're supposed to say the person is trash and they dumb and da-da-da-da. You're supposed to do all that stuff because that's how you get it out. You know what I mean? And the number one thing I want y'all to think about this, whenever y'all experience a breakup or if y'all break up with a person, I want you to think about this. One, what is your breakup style? How do you break up with people? If a man or woman does you wrong, do you ghost them and just disappear? Because if you do that, that is very unhealthy. The second thing is, what condition did you leave your ex in? I personally make it a point to make sure any ex that I break up with or breaks up with me is okay emotionally. Because I, as a man, am responsible for women that I ain't even with no more. I don't pay their bills or nothing like that, but I check on them. One of my exes just sent me a text a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bree. I appreciate you for texting me. I'll text you back in a minute. So that's what I'm saying. One of my exes just texted me because she's watching the show. I don't know if she's still watching it, but she just texted me about 20 minutes ago. So me in particular, I can only speak for me. I care about women that I'm not even with no more. I'm not stuck with them and trying to be with them and all this other stuff. But if I've loved you, I still love you. You know, my ex-wife, I still love her. I have exes, I still love her. I still care for her. I check on them. You know what I'm saying? Explain how that is bad. Okay, I'll explain that. Thank you for saying that, Tina. So when you leave your ex and you just ghost them, that is a form of emotional neglect. And let me tell you the scientific thing that is happening when you just up and leave a person that you were like madly close to or madly in love with. When you are used to a person, you're used to their smell, their scent, being around them all the time. Virtually, well, a huge part of your neurons become connected to that person. A huge part of your neurons, a huge amount of your neurons are connected to that person. When you walk in the kitchen, you see the person. When you go to bed, you see the person. When you wake up in the morning, you see the person. When you go to brush your teeth, you see the person. When you go to work, you talk to the person. When you come home, you see the person, right? And now that person is gone. So now virtually everything that you do in your life, you brush your teeth, go to bed, wake up, eat some cereal, look at TV, Netflix, y'all favorite show, everything that y'all go, everywhere y'all go, y'all restaurants, y'all friends or whatever, everything is connected to that person. So when you see your friend, you see her or see him. When you're looking at a Netflix show, you see her or you see him. Every time you fix some food, you see her or you see him. Next thing you know, you cannot get away from that person. Some people actually move somewhere else because their whole house or whole apartment is surrounded by memories of him or her. So your neurons are connected to that person. And when that person just disappears, your brain literally has to recalibrate itself. Your brain is literally damaged when a person ghosts you out of nowhere. Your brain literally has to rewire itself. It's bigger than crying. It's bigger than being mad. It's bigger than being upset. It's bigger than missing somebody. Your brain literally has to rewire itself. And all y'all want to do is sit around and say somebody crazy. This is a form of emotional neglect. When you break up with somebody, especially as a man, you have a responsibility to make sure that you don't leave your ex in a bad situation or a bad emotional state. Go ahead, Tina, you back?
Yes, I'm back. You know, I'm back. Help me, because I disagree. I mean, I'm guessing you're speaking of two individuals who are not salty and still get along with each other?
Why y'all be salty? What y'all do? What do you mean? What happens?
Well, I'm just saying, like,
our relationships don't end terribly.
Well, but even going based upon everything that you just said, how can you say that you can that's like continuously ripping the scab off of a wound, like over and over again? If you're constantly in contact with that person, I feel that you have to give yourself a break. It's not to say that you have to completely go away from that person forever, but I'm not responsible for that person's emotional well-being.
You are. Yes, you are.
No,
you are responsible.
No more than they're responsible for mine.
Yes, they are. If you just break up with somebody, it's like landing a plane. Like, you gotta slow down and just, and then the damn plane slows down. It takes a lot for a plane to slow down. It takes a lot for a train to slow down. And it takes a lot for a human to slow down. I don't want to be with you no more. Okay.
And then ghost them.
What?
And then ghost them. We don't need to talk anymore after that.
That's actually abuse. That's abuse, Tina.
So why would a person continuously subject themselves to another person when they know they have an emotional connection to that person?
Tina, it's not about subjecting yourself to something. It's about having a conversation with that person to make sure they are emotionally okay.
Okay, let's say that they're not emotionally okay. Then am I required to stay there until they are emotionally okay?
Okay, let's look at it like this. Me and you together, right? And I cheat on you, right? And you're like, I can't believe you did this, right? There's a reason why I cheated on you. And
yes, because you're
no, there's a reason why I cheated on you. And for you to not care about why I cheated on you is actually abusing me. Because sometimes people do shit for attention, whether right or wrong. We dysfunctional as hell sometimes, men and women. Sometimes y'all do shit to get our attention. So sometimes a man and a woman may do something hurtful out of a coping mechanism or out of spite or to get your attention, and for you to disappear makes it even worse. Everything is worth having a conversation about. Everything. Unless somebody gets killed with some crazy shit. If you cheat on me, I'm gonna have a conversation with you. Why did you cheat on me?
Chances are, by the time you get to the point that you're breaking up with someone, conversations have been had. Multiple conversations have been had. So other than the fact of saying, hey, this is not working for me, I'm out. I don't think it's healthy to keep.
Why isn't it working? You do realize once you break up, the person is like, wait, it's that bad? People don't know things are that bad enough for you to break up with a person. So it's the difference between, hey, stop doing this. Hey, stop doing it. Hey, I need this. Hey, I need that. People are stupid. Men and women, stupid. All right. We don't listen. But when you turn around and say, hey, I'm out. I don't want to be with you no more. Do you want to have a conversation about what's about to happen next? Because I'm gone. You're not going to talk me into nothing, but I want to make sure that emotionally you are okay with this breakup because I'm gone. Are you okay with this?
Maybe I'm just evil then, because for me,
yes.
Because for me, it's like by the time I get to the point where I'm leaving, I've had multiple conversations. This doesn't hit a person out of the blue. And in order for me to move forward with my life, I cannot stay connected with that person. Because I can't allow myself to heal. Now, I'm not saying that I hate this person and that we can't be cool later on down the road, but for me to get over that emotional hurdle of being connected with this person for so long, it requires an amount of distance so I can go work on me.
I'm saying a conversation. conversations. What's wrong with that?
The conversation is, sweetie, we worked on this for quite some time now, and it's not working anymore.
And then listen to the other person.
Okay.
How do you feel about this? Because it is what it is. Are you okay? Because I'm about to be out, but I just want to make sure you okay because I care about you. I don't want to be with you no more. Don't try to manipulate me into being with you, but I just want to make sure you okay before I walk out the door. What's wrong with that?
So answer me this question. You were asking, are you okay? But does it change the outcome?
What?
You're asking the other person that you're breaking up with, are they okay? But whether or not they're okay or not, does it change the outcome about what's about to happen?
No, it doesn't.
So but either way, you're still leaving. So why?
I didn't say don't leave. I said have a conversation with them before you leave to let that person know that you still care about that person, but now is a different type of I care about you. I care about you as a ex, not as somebody that I want to get back with.
And then ghost them?
Yeah, you could do it then, but at least have these conversations to make sure that they're okay, because if not, that's actually your way of getting them back, you know, because you know what you're doing. Women know exactly what they're doing.
It's not just women. Men do it probably more so than women. It's just that's a way of, I'm not saying that a conversation is not warranted, but after that conversation, we don't need to talk to each other. We don't need to see each other because there's a period of mourning that I have to go through so that I can get myself together.
Your period of mourning could wait until next week. What are you talking about? Why you got to be so quick to mourn? You're not going. It's going to take you about a good 2 months to get over the person. What's wrong with waiting 2 days until you start? What are you talking about?
So it's just prolonging the mourning for both of us?
Well, no, it's hurting the other person.
And it also allows you an opportunity. It also allows you an opportunity to talk yourself out of it.
Well, that is an issue that women have to deal with. But at the same time, how you feel, you still have the responsibility to make sure the person you're breaking up with is okay. If you got to leave the person because you're going to stay with the person, you don't need to be in a relationship. That means you have no discipline.
We have this conversation, me and this person, and they're not,
because he ain't got no discipline, but you find out you ain't got no damn discipline to leave. Both of y'all trash then, right?
No. Well, yes. And wait, let me back up. In what you said,
we both trash.
Right, exactly. Hence why you just say what you say and you leave. You don't hang around to keep having conversations to keep going back and forth over what happened and what didn't happen.
Tina, that's abusive, is all I'm saying. That's called emotional neglect.
So am I supposed to neglect my emotions in order to save yours?
A conversation is not neglecting anybody's emotions.
Okay, so we have this conversation. Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I'm hurting. I don't want you to leave.
Well, what you don't want isn't what I'm here for. I'm here to just let you know that I'm leaving and I care about you. So from now on, I see you as my ex. I am not staying, but I do care about you enough to check on you and make sure you're okay. So every now and then I may check on you. And the number one thing I need you to do is do not mutter the words or utter the words, I want you back. I don't want to do this no more. So with all that being said, if you can respect my boundaries of me not wanting to be with you no more, I will check on you to make sure you're okay because I care about you. But I'm letting you know now, the second you say, I want you back, you're never going to hear from me again. Are you okay with that? And then boom, you utter the words, I want you back, or I miss you. You're never going to hear from me again. But if you are able to respect my boundaries and just move on mentally, I will be okay with assisting you to move on emotionally every now and then. I'll check on you like, next month or whatever and be like, hey, you good?
Okay, so help me understand. So not speaking to a person, just going cold turkey for a month, that's not ghosting?
I'm just saying, you'll hear from me again, and I'm not going to disappear. You'll hear from me again as long as you respect my boundaries. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but still in that instance, you're saying I'll hear from you. I may call you in a month. That's ghosting.
That's not. I'll call you in 2 weeks or whatever. I'll call you, every now and then to check on you. That helps a person deal with because within 3 weeks, you're really like, oh, I miss her. And then you like, hey, I'm just checking on you. Good. It makes
okay.
her,
so let me ask you this question then.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men have the idea that men don't just check on you for the sake of checking on you. If they're calling you and y'all had something, it's because they're checking to see if they still have a chance. So you're telling me that's not true.
The number one thing you have to say is, I need you to respect my boundaries. If you say you want me back or you want to see me, that is not respecting my boundaries. And if you do that, you'll never hear from me again.
And I understand that. So you don't subscribe, even if a man is just saying, hey, Tina, I just calling to check on you. How you doing? I haven't heard from how's life treating you. That's not them checking in to wait for you to say, oh, this, that, and the other.
I ain't say he can call you. I said you call him, because that might make you feel uncomfortable. So I would say don't ever call me, but I will check on you, make sure you're okay. Boundaries.
That's me. I feel like that. Don't call me. I'll call you when I feel like dealing with you.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna break up with you, but I want to make sure that you're emotionally okay before I do that. So I'm gonna have a conversation with you. That's not gonna change the fact that I'm leaving, but I am gonna have this conversation with you. So when I leave, I just don't want you to call me. So if I want to be messed up with you, I'll call you. Just don't call me. Okay? Capiche? We got that? But when I do call you, don't dare mention that you miss me or you want us to get back together, because then I'll never call you again.
Right. Boundaries. What is wrong with that?
Wow. Okay. No, okay.
Boundaries.
Okay. I agree with boundaries. Yes. The whole ghosting thing is just an opportunity to give yourself a chance to heal. That does not say that you don't care about that person. It does not say that you want that person to grieve. No.
Because how can you be with somebody for so long and love that person and all this other stuff and just disappear out of their life just like that? That means you never loved that person in the first place.
That means that you're exerting some self-love. Right now, I'm taking care of me, and they need to go do the same thing.
That's not self-love, because
they need to go take care of their emotional well-being. Let me take care of mine, especially if it's somebody who I consider myself in love with. Because just because you're leaving a person doesn't mean you don't love them. That just means that you guys aren't a good fit. And it may take some distance in order to move forward.
Tina, this is the problem with women, and this is why women are so screwed up. Y'all suppress everything. You act like this is disgusting what women do. And y'all wonder why y'all walk around with all of this anger and all of this resentment. It came from how you did your ex, because you still got questions, you still got feelings, but y'all are so used to suppressing everything. We suppress everything. And y'all wondering why y'all pH balance be off. Y'all be having cysts on your ovaries. Y'all got all these health problems. Every week y'all be going through shit because y'all are so screwed up where you end up taking out what you suppress on your coworker at your job. You about to get fired from the job because you mouthing off to people. Y'all are so screwed up because of this, because y'all don't allow yourself to moderate all of your emotions. You pin all your goddamn emotions up, and next thing you know, you snap on people that ain't even did nothing to you. And you don't even know why you snapping on people. Next thing you know, you're in your damn cubicle crying like, I don't know what's going on. You can't get along with no damn body. Can't get along with women, let alone with men, and you don't know why. Because you suppress everything. You ghost dudes and shit. This is the reason why y'all are so screwed up.
I just don't see the point of the conversation. To me, it's like I'm looking for another. I'm taking responsibility to a place that I'm not responsible for. I'm responsible for being respectful and maybe doing something to maybe lessen it a little bit. But ultimately, if I don't do that, that's not my responsibility. No one is responsible for me and my feelings.
Okay. I got it. I get it.
If someone does something wrong to me, I can't look to that person to make me feel better. I have to figure out a way to do it for myself because that person may never do that.
Your environment makes you feel better.
Right. And my environment without that person will make me feel better. It's not about suppressing.
No, it won't. See, a breakup isn't about the other person. It's about you.
Yes.
And you need your environment to just be better. And of course, the person in your environment isn't really the problem. It's your choice of the person, is how the person responded to whatever it is that you said and did. And that is the actual issue. And if you aren't, because the thing about it is, during a breakup, they did something and you did something. If you just ghost a person, you're going to do the same dumb shit to the next person because you did not learn from what you did with this person because you never unpacked it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. But okay. you can do it however you want to do it. You know, I'm just sharing my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's emotional neglect, and women run around just doing it left and right because y'all don't know how to communicate, and it's really sad.
Aaron, but you just sat here and said that you would call this person in a month and told them not to call you.
I didn't say in a month. I said something like a month, in a 2-week period, a month, whatever. But at the same time, that's not ghosting somebody because you just called the person. Ghosting somebody is when you never talk to them again.
And then you didn't allow, you're giving them the boundary. Like you said, the boundary is, but don't call me. I'll call you because I'm the one doing the breakup. I mean, to each his own. Because I get really emotionally connected to the people that I deal with on that level, to the men that I deal with on that level. In order for me to make a real break from that person emotionally, I'm not talking about our friendship and getting and just trashing our memories and everything that we've done. But in order for me, and I'm just talking about Tina, in order for me to heal from that space, I have to put some distance between me and that person.
Understand, but just know there's another person connected to that. So you have to make sure that you aren't hurting another person by healing yourself. Because that's not how it works. But that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Take it however you want to take it. My way isn't perfect, but all I'm saying is I get along with all of my exes simply because I make sure they're okay.
And I get along with all of my exes too, well, except for a couple. But nobody needs to get along with them. Now let me stop. But for the most part, I don't have bad blood with people that I've dated in the past. But at the same time, just about everybody, when we broke up, whether they broke up with me or I broke up with them, when we broke up, I set the boundary that we will not have any communication for a while.
Okay.
I mean, it, like you say, to each his own. We all deal with it differently.
Mm-hmm.
I love having these debates with you, Aaron.
I know, right? I miss you, Tina.
I know. I told the girls, I said, you know what? I'm going to call Aaron and see if he want to go out to lunch one day. I just been super busy.
Yeah, let's do that.
Business has been doing very well. And I'm really just trying to stay on top of things. That's why I'm up at 11 o'clock at night working on client files and things. But I am definitely going to be in contact with you. And maybe I will meet here every now and then. Who knows? But again, I'm going for real this time, Aaron. I promise you, I'm going for real. Okay. All right, bruh.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
That was a great conversation. I love Tina. Tina's my people. She used to be in my coaching group, and she's like a graduate. She's a graduate from my coaching group. She's so super dope. And speaking of my coaching group, and if any of y'all want to join my coaching group, and I got call in the background, show your face, and I'll bring you up, but I got to see your face first. But if anybody wants to join my coaching group, the link is in the chat. Just go to the top of the chat. It's pinned at the top of the chat in blue. And yeah, we actually have conversations like this. And because that Tina used to be in my coaching group. And the conversations are like beautiful. Like the way we learn about the opposite sex, you know, in these books. We go through book after book after book after book. We're about to go over a book called Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. I read the book myself before, but we're going to go over it again because the book is so deep. But yeah, this is how you deal with relationships. You know, it's important for you to be understanding that you got hurt, but there's another person connected to you in whatever relationship you are in or you were in. And you can't just up and just disappear, because you're not only hurting the other person, you're hurting yourself. And sadly, a lot of you ladies enjoy hurting somebody that hurt you. You know, you like, I'm going to make you hurt. I'm going to make you hurt the way you hurt me. And that's disgusting and demonic, and y'all are terrible people when y'all do that. So some of y'all ghost people simply because, one, you don't know how to communicate your feelings. Two, you're, I ain't gonna say that. You have issues. You have abandonment issues. So you try to abandon the guy before the guy abandons you because of your abandonment issues. And three, you think ghosting somebody is going to make you feel better, but you actually hurt yourself because deep down, you got all of these issues that you have unaddressed because you ghost a person. Exactly, Shay. Hurt people hurt people. So I'm going to play this video one more time before I go, just in case y'all didn't see it. I think this is a very healthy video, and people all over YouTube are talking mess about her, and it's kind of sad. But I think this is a very healthy video that she did. You know, whether y'all understand it or not, it's not for you to understand, because like I said before, a lot of y'all ain't never been through nothing anyway, so y'all wouldn't understand it even if I explained it to you. She's sitting there dancing with her Bible. She's sleeping with her Bible in the bed like it's a man. It's like Jesus is my husband type of stuff. Then she writes out, I hate his stinking guts. You know what I mean? That's another thing that you have to do. You have to read, you have to write, you have to journal, you have to read your Bible, you know, do whatever it is that you need to do. You need to get therapy, sit down with a therapist and unpack all the issues, because like I said earlier, a relationship, and especially a marriage, requires this type of healing. You got to holler, you got to throw stuff, you got to punch stuff, you got to scream, you got to cry, because all together, this is how you let go. And with all that being said, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a show tomorrow. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe because I'll be back tomorrow at around 1 o'clock. Talk to y'all later.